People come from miles around to watch me throw these old cards down. Old cards down. Come on, folks, and gather soon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon.
Hello, welcome back, Cancer friends. How have you been? I hope you've escaped this cold and flu season. Wish I had. I'm much better though, and thank you very much for those of you who have wondered how I'm doing. This reading is for the first couple of weeks of her. I know the day I'm doing this is December 1st. It'll probably be on YouTube tomorrow. But I have been quite sick and I'm just way behind on reading, so I hope you will please forgive me. And realize anyway that these are not only timeless readings, but for the couple weeks, if this applies to you during like the first week or two of overlap, a little bit into further in, because there's so many variables in life. Just because it's in the cards does not mean it's carved in stone. Anyway, Cancers, I'm so glad to see you. I love you all. I have meditated, pre-shuffled, but you know I like to do a little bit of shuffling. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I do this little thing with eyes closed as a last little shuffly, whatever, cut, shuffle thing. Whoa, almost lost. Oh, something did fall. All right, let's see. Who are you? Oh gosh, the Wheel of Fortune you start off with, Cancer. And it's right side up. Oh God. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Wheel of Fortune, which is an. So this means that some cycle in your life is ending, and I mean a big cycle. A big karmic cycle. This is, after all, a major arcana. And a new cycle is going to be beginning. I love this deck because I've always talked about the cosmic cogs turning. Like everybody's life, certain things have to happen for you to even meet another person or to get that job or all of it, And so I'm using this steampunk deck, tarot deck, which I just love, and it has lots of cogs in it. That's one reason I like it. So the cosmic cogs have been turning for you to make things happen. That's a pretty good card. Quite a nice card. If Cups came up reversed. Now, this doesn't mean a divorce, necessarily. To me, when it's reversed, it's something that you have not attained yet. But with the Wheel of Fortune starting to turn, and the cogs have been turning in your life and the people around you in their lives, bringing together something good. I just really am already feeling like you've been wanting this of Cups, but until this point it has seemed unreachable. Now for some of you, I'm getting a strong feeling there's at least a fairly large group of you who live alone. You have a good job, and you might not be rich, but you're solid. Keep your electricity on, you keep food in the fridge, keep the water on. I mean, at least all the basics, plus probably more. Or you may be retired even, and just, have leisure time, but you have your own. Now this is often called the single lady card, but it certainly doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man in the same position. And so I'm really feeling this, that you are single or newly dating someone, or even if you're in a relationship or even married, you're solid on you have your own. Like, God forbid, if something were to happen, you guys split up, you'd still be pretty okay. You could still stand on your own. If you're in a relationship, that's just an example. I'm certainly not hoping anybody breaks up. That's always quite sad for everyone. But anyway, you stand in your own, and I am feeling this message is for a single person. And you've probably been married before, but it didn't go well. That's the message I'm getting now with this, with the 3 cards there. Things are turning for you, however. Oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Cups. You know, I've got to tell you, the readings, since retrograde is like no longer. Oh, we fear the mighty retrograde sometimes, right? Throws us for a loop. Things have been just like, wow, getting so much better for so many people. And you have the Ace of Cups. It's the beginning of love. You know, it can be intuition, but man, I'm just feeling love. Wow. Feeling love coming in for... Oh, yes, of course, the Sun card. You guys. I'm telling you, the last few readings I've done have been so positive because none of us readers, or most of us anyway, don't like to give rocky news to people, you know, or like, oh God. We try not to say things like that unless it's, oh God, it's good, you know. Look at the Sun card. That's the best card in the deck. It's the one that adds to a 3. 3 is a sacred number. 3 is the Trinity, right? 3 is the maiden, the mother, the crone, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. These trios throughout history that we've had is the number 3. Oh, the Sun. Oh gosh, the Sun. The cogs are turning and the Sun's coming out. Love is coming. Look at you releasing this. Good for you, Cancers. Good for you. You are releasing this. It's a 10, and you're going to release that anyway because it's a 10, but I'm really feeling this is like out the door, right? You're like, all right, I'm tired of that thought pattern. I'm getting rid of it. It doesn't do me any good. It only makes me feel bad. And it's got to go because all these good things are coming in. You got to make room for the good stuff. Oh my gosh. Ha ha. Happiness. Okay, now we've got our Page of Wands. Now he or she will bring in some kind of passionate news, some kind of message about something you can feel passionate about, or maybe it's something, sometimes it's a kid, like a literal kid, not just the energy of a message coming in. Well, for some of you, I am feeling like this Page of Wands is a child that's a fire sign who might be struggling a little bit right now, or who's misbehaving, acting out maybe a little. I am getting that quite strongly. And for a single mom who has this child who's, you know, I'm thinking a tween, an early teen, somewhere in there. You know, I could be off on the age. So for some of you, this, I know it's a very specific message. It's supposed to be general messages. I'm feeling this very strongly, though. Spirit's telling me this. But good things are coming. So if there's a child that's been through a split up, whether it was a divorce or, you know, people live together and have children and they don't sign on a dotted line all the time, you know? I mean, come on. These days. And anyway, but, you know, children have a tough time with that. They seem so resilient, but yet you want to keep an eye on that if that is your situation. For others of you, this is a delay. The divine timing's not quite right to bring in this message of some kind of passion, which could certainly have to do with that Ace of Cups. The timing's just a little not quite there. You are very well respected. King of Wands means that people go to you when they have a question. You're probably the boss in your job. If you're not the boss, then you're someone that the other people go to when the boss isn't around, because they know they can count on you. They look up to you. They watch you. You have a kind of this electric energy. When you walk in the room, people know you're there. You have this fire about you, Cancer. If you know your natal chart, it'd be interesting to know how many fire signs you have in your chart, because this is quite strong, and it's not a chaotic energy at all. It's a very even and trustworthy kind of energy. Trustworthy kind of energy. This love is attainable, and you either think very highly of this person you are in love with, who might be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, although they probably have some fire in their chart, or you do. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, I hate it when that happens. For some of you, you might be getting back together. This is a message that has just like, whoop, come out of the blue. You might be getting back together with someone that you've broken up with fairly recently. And for others of you, I feel it's either you look up to this person that you're in love with, that's bringing this love, this love is like, whoa, we got love splashing everywhere. Or that's how this person feels about you. Oh, the high priestess, oh gosh. So you have this way of knowing things. You like to study. You also like to play tricks on people. That's just a message that came. You like to play tricks. Or this child likes to play tricks, or you play a trick on a child and they got mad. Or the child played a trick on you and you got mad. You know, sometimes I just get these messages and they come in and they come out mouth, so that's how it works. So this high priestess, which is a 2, we have other 2s, not yet. Whether you're a male or a female, you know, you're a high priest or a high priestess, whether you realize it or not. You have this way of knowing. You could be another reader, it could be another psychic, or someone else like us, you know. Oh, this darn 3 of Swords. You know, this card comes up so often, and we all, once you reach a certain age, if you don't have this, where have you been, right? Most people have at least 3 things that they carry around with them that hurt them. Ow. Sometimes it makes your heart just feel mechanical. I have a feeling that you have felt very mechanical, kind of going through the motions. You're in a relationship, I feel that you've been just like going through the motions. That's going to change. That will change. And if it's for the single person, I feel there's definitely a group of single people that this applies to. You are not wanting to stick your hand in the fire again. But this kind of mindset is being released and new love is coming in. I feel that even though maybe your heart chakra has been really closed and fearful, that love is coming. Love's right in the middle, right there with you, in the center of your reading. And it's time for 2 passions to come together. That's what you're thinking about. Thinking about this, people coming together, being 2 instead of 1. Having this light lit to call in, if you're single, to call in your soul twin soul. Thinking about the future. Thinking about how you're going to react, thinking about how things are going to be, thinking about how you can go about it to make that happen. Well, you have ways of knowing. The timing isn't quite right, but it will be. The cogs haven't quite turned, right? We talked about the cogs. Oops. Oh dear. Stand up. Give me some better crystals. Stand up better. I guess I have a few, but they're in special spots. So we talked about this cogs turning and the divine timing's not quite right. We have more cogs with the high priestess because she does keep things hidden. She's kind of the keeper of the cogs in a way. Not time sometimes yet. And if she's come right here, the way the Page of Wands is, and they're like right head to head, that really means that, you know, the timing isn't right. You're waiting. And fire signs, wands can definitely be a card of time. 2 days, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. This is coming. Whether it's a jump in the relationship you already have, like an ascension for the both of you, like together, coming together in some new spiritual way. Oh, heart pound thinking about it. So we still have probably you, and I think that you're this single woman with a child. Very special single woman. It could be a man. I don't mean to be sexist, honest. I just get these messages. It feels feminine to me, but just as easily be a man for that 9 of Pentacles. Well, here we have the 5 of Cups, and this is being very distraught. It really goes hand in hand with our 3 of Swords right there. It's like, oh no, I just can't take it anymore. It's so much disappointment when the 9 of Cups is reversed. But come on, you got the Sun, you got some good cards. But this card is attaching to people. People look up to you. Do they know you're distressed like this? Do you hide it from them? Usually Cancers and Scorpios and Pisces don't really hide their feelings that well, unless you have some other very earthy kind of stuff in your chart. So I feel like this other person knows that you've been hurt, but they're bringing you in. This Two of Cups. You're afraid to look up because you're still carrying around this Three of Swords. It's going to be released. It will be released. But I think there's it's not going to happen like right this second. But it's coming, and it's coming for you, to you. Boom, here it comes. Look out! Ah! I'm in love. That's how it happens sometimes, right? You look in their eyes and like, electricity. You know them already. That's a soul connection. Okay, Ten of Wands. Right now, and I'm really getting a strong feeling about this being for a female that carries a lot of burden on her shoulders, whether you're in a relationship or not. Sometimes you feel single if you're in a relationship. And if you are single, you carry this burden. You're not complaining, just trudging along and dropping cards as she goes. It's a big burden and things are kind of falling. Just looks, she's got a little hand there on the strap. She's like, yeah, adjusting it on her shoulder. She's got her staff and she's lighting her way. You can still see where she's going. She's being careful. It's dark. She can do it. She's strong. She can do it. But you're not going to be having to carry this. And this is the underlying thing of the reading is that you carry this burden and you feel like you carry so much burden alone. But I see a release of that because this love is coming in. It's gorgeous. So I'd like to use Conley deck. For those of you new to my channel, I always do a second spread on top of the first spread. Really connects the cards and gives a very, gives a more thorough storyline and just kind of helps you connect the dots. So, somebody escaped. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So there's a feeling of lack or too much money going out, maybe. Timing isn't right somehow for this queen. Cancer. You could have some earth in your chart. Oh, we got the double sun card. The sun card. So no matter what this Queen of Pentacles upside down is, does it even matter? Because look at the sun card. The sun and the sun. The wheels are turning in your favor. Maybe you just aren't really seeing that yet. Over a little bit. We've got the sun sitting on the High Priestess, the Divine Timing card, the card of Independence with the Nine of Pentacles. Right under the Wheel of Fortune, pretty much. Things are coming in. You not see that happening yet. Five of Swords is a release of this not wanting to deal with these thoughts, coming to terms and picking out which thoughts are worth your time and which aren't. Seven of Wands. In the decks, the Seven of Wands is a card of really defending yourself, or you're defending your passions, defending your way of being, your ideas. This guy's just kind of strolling along. He's feeling pretty secure. He's just kind of walking the fence line, checking things out. Looking off into his future. Her future, whatever. The Empress. Oh gosh, the Empress sitting just right across there from the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles really is a step away from the Empress. She is the physical embodiment of the Empress. So you just have good stuff coming in, even though there might be a little bit of delay to your blessings. They are coming. They are. Oh, yes, see there? Love is coming. Got this Ace of Cups. You've got the wheels turning. You've got this Ten of Cups reversed, but you've got this message of love coming in. Four of Swords. So you're ready to, you've probably, maybe you've been ill. You're coming out of that. If you haven't been feeling well, you're probably going to be feeling better. Also, you're coming out of a time of just like having to step back, think things over, or even really just give your mind a rest. You're coming out of that because you're releasing this Ten of Swords. A little bit of delay on the release, maybe, but you are. Look at the Sun card twice. Is amazing. Truly amazing. But whatever these thoughts are that have been bothering you, those you're going to get rid of those. Because the Sun card really brightens the entire reading. I mean, you're going from this doubtful queen all the way across to the Empress, coming out of a time out, kind of, a time of rest, into the Sun, with this Page of Cups coming in. Bottom of the deck, transition. So I feel love coming in that's going to change your life. New abundance, releasing old thought patterns, feeling like you're really kind of on top of things, not having to really defend yourself. So the first couple weeks, give or take a little bit of time, you are going to see this Sun card enter your life and really brighten your pathway for your transition. Transition into love, transition into abundance. It's quite a nice reading. Very nice reading, Cancer. All Cancer people, creative Cancers. So, there you have it. Sun card twice is just, man, you can't ask for better than that. Pretty darn good. Okay. There you have it. First couple weeks of her. This is Evita Zora, signing off for now. Oh, please subscribe and hit that little like button, because that makes us readers pretty happy when you do that. So, I love you all. Blessed be. Bye.